All right, everybody, welcome to A Vicious Circle. Resistance Pro. The date is February 17th. I am the voice of the Resistance, Dr. Hugh Kapitsky, joined by Mike Bucci. And Mike, we have an awesome opening contest here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is Mr. Matt Cross. Weighing 215 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, he is Ricochet. Ricochet. One fall, 20-minute time limit, potluck match.
This is Circle, my friend. It's not easy square, buddy. It's gonna get vicious, it's gonna be hot. This is Mr. Mike. Simon D. Nova, Mike Bucci, all the above with the doctor. Doc, I woke up today, I want to accomplish two things. I wanted to have an easy day of travel to Chicago, and I wanted to see a hell of a show tonight. I'm going to get my wishes on both fronts.
I hope so. But if you're not, we're not responsible for those wishes coming true. But we have a great way to start off. A three-way match right here. And when you're thinking about three-ways, Matt Cross, last month, we saw him interrupt a Pac El Generico match. And he's here tonight. And this is a very interesting match right here. We have two guys with Matt Cross and, of course, Mr. 450 that really impressed Resistance Pro Management last month. And they're back again this month with Ricochet, a worldwide superstar in the making. All three of these guys are going to go to the air, and I'm really, really looking forward to this match, Mike.
I've seen these guys before. I mean, I've known Matt a long time. He's as good as advertised. 450 seems to be a little bit more of an aggressor in this one. Ricochet's a bit of an unknown to most people, but I will tell you this. Once you see one Ricochet match, you're going to want to see a second one. Trust me, this guy can do some cool stuff.
He is, of course, a phenomenal aerial wrestler. He was voted, his double rotation moonsault was voted Maneuver of the Year 2 years in a row by the readers of the Wrestling Observer newsletter. And right now it seems like Ricochet and Matt Cross are working together with Mr. 450. Again, as mentioned before, this match has the potluck tag qualifier. The winner of this match will actually get a chance to compete for the tag team tournament next month at Obsession.
See if you noticed too, Doc, Matt Cross and Ricochet are actually working like a team together in this match. Now, this is the first pinfall, first submission takes it.
That's correct.
So whoever wins this match is basically going to be able to get into the tag team tournament with a partner of their choosing. So there's a lot on the line here, man. It might not look it, but there is.
Oh, wow. Beautiful enziguri there by Mr. 450.
That's different, yeah. I mean, you're going to see some stuff you've never seen before, and this is the first match of the show.
I think we're going to see some greatness. I think we're going to see some high-flying, some action-packed moves right there. As Ricochet goes for the roll-up there on this 450, and only a 2 count. PJ Drummond, your senior referee here in this match. Oh, kick to the outside. And are they really going to go to the outside? It's pretty early on, but
when you move this quick, you run the risk of either winning or, well, not a risk to win it.
You always run the risk of winning or losing.
You run the risk of losing a match a lot quicker. Wow.
A
a lot quicker than you normally would.
Cross.
You don't get a second chance
No.
when you're moving this quick. 450's going for something here. I don't know if he's going quebrada or what, but this is going to be.
I believe he said it, but I don't speak Espanol. But I believe it was acai moonsault.
I can say ouch in English.
You probably could say ouch in Spanish. I think it would just be ouch, more
Oucho.
high-pitched.
Marks.
See. As the guys are going on the outside right now, Ricochet, the first man in here. The current Dragon Gate Open the Brave champion, a man who's spent many time in Japan over the last 2 years. Oh, beautiful maneuver there by Ricochet. Goodness. And that's how you start a vicious circle, Mike Bucci.
You see guys who can fly. You see guys who fly like that, man. That's crazy. I've seen some great high flyers, Doc. Scorpio, Ray, Cronus, some guys that can really move. But this Ricochet kid, man, this guy's got springs in his legs.
He does. And more importantly, all these guys have fantastic abs.
They're all young, too, which is good to see. This is young, good
Hungry talent.
It is, man.
These guys
it's
are
young.
hungry. Look how thin they are. No, I'm kidding. They're jacked, though. I mean,
It reminds me of a little bit of early ECW. Young guys that are coming in, they're aggressive and hungry, they're going to do what they have to do to win, and I like that.
They all look like hot steppers to me, Mike. Oh, there we go. Ricochet going for the near fall there. Only a two count there by.
Now Matt Cross is on the ground right now. He's recuperating a little bit. That guy took a heck of a shot. 450 wants to win this too, man.
He has some very talented feet. No. Any man can win this match, like any wrestling match, of course. Oh, very nice maneuver there.
There is a version of the old La Resistance au revoir with the head scissors. That is,
and only a 2 count there. Clearly, Mr. 450, the aggressor in this contest.
It is, man. He knows what's at stake. He already had a chance in the tag team tournament.
He probably wants it again. Him and Humberto Anthony really impressed the officials here at Resistance Pro. Hence, they'll both be in competition this evening. And
these guys know what's at stake.
No, I think we all know what's at stake.
But this is smart by 452. He's taking his breath for a second. He knows he can win. It doesn't matter if he wins by count out, DQ, submission. What does he care? A win's a win.
I'm curious, though, if he wins, would he pick
Mr.
like
you, Doc.
Anthony as a
partner? If you can get a girl drunk and get her home for him, it doesn't matter how you get her there. It's whatever you got to do, right?
I don't know if you want to go chop for chop for Ricochet.
I don't know, chop for chop with anybody.
Nah. Oh. Ricochet putting him in the corner. Now we'll get him in the far corner. Again! These guys got to put their hands up when that insecurity is coming.
Lumber, man.
He's got very talented feet, and the rest of him's pretty good, too.
They got A+ in high school, I'll tell you that.
Oh, Matt Cross interrupts the pinfall right there.
See, and now in this match, I do have to give the edge to this to Cross. Cross is a veteran, man. He's a young guy, but he's a veteran dude. I mean, this guy's been around the world twice.
Don't let his inexperience, I mean, don't let his age fool you. This guy is experienced to the gills.
He's a young guy, but he's experienced. You know what that means? It means he started young and he busted his ass to get where he's got to get.
All three of these guys, I mean, these are guys making their way up in the world of independent wrestling today. And that's why they're here in Resistance Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, this isn't, you know, you're not going to see a bunch of this is different, man.
This is exciting.
My first show was here last time, and it was different. I had different energy and a different feel to it. These guys know what's at stake. These guys came to get it done.
As we see Matt Cross working over Mr. 450 on the outside. Matt Cross clearly playing the aggressor here. Going for the near fall, but only a 2 count there by Matt Cross.
You know, each one of these guys, too, has got over a dozen ways to beat somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Which, I mean, that's crazy when you think about it. They don't have to beat somebody with just one move. They can do it a ton of different ways.
Multiple ways. They could beat you on the ground. They could beat you up in the air, Mike.
And what I love about Matt Cross and Ricochet to an extreme, too, those two guys can do things that people can only do on a video game. They can. I mean, these guys are living video game characters.
They've had plenty of training in the gym and also on the arcade.
Absolutely, man. I mean, that's
Beautiful
smart.
kick
That's smart.
right there.
Ricochet's a little bit of an opportunist, man. I like that.
He knows his skill.
I'm all about taking a shortcut, Dr. Keith.
Oh, I know
Hey,
you are.
come on now.
I saw you earlier
You stole
on
me
at
$5
Denny's.
from last time, yeah.
Whipping Ricochet, that's a beautiful presence of mind there by Ricochet as he goes up top.
There's a difference here too, man. Ricochet isn't just quick. Ricochet is sudden, and there's a difference in that.
Oh, what are we gonna see here? A power bomb, superplex combination. Beautiful.
I don't know who got the worst of that.
I would think that honestly.
I think Mr. 450 did, man. I mean, he was in the middle of that. He had weight falling on top of him and underneath him. He crumbled.
I would think Ricochet being on top would possibly take the most momentum. I am not a master of physics or a doctor of physics, as it were.
I
Mike.
actually have a doctorate in mathematics
and
I still
thugonomics.
can't figure it out. No, I wasn't a doctor of thugonomics.
Word life.
He's worked a lot more than I am.
At least a 50 cents
Yeah.
more.
I beat him once, though.
You keep on saying that. I believe it's on your resume.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Ricochet and Matt Cross going back and forth. Now, Ricochet and Matt Cross.
They're Ricochet in 450.
Oh, but I think Ricochet and Matt Cross would make a hell of a team. I think they would be a very good team right
any
here.
combination.
And, of course, these guys are all riding right now.
Wow.
Look at that. Beautiful kick up in stereo. Matt Cross is picking his spot right here.
Uh-oh. Oh, my God.
Getting the front and the back. You would think that'd feel comfortable, but then it ends up being
Has
that.
anybody ever submitted from getting kicked?
No one's ever sat there
You
and
might
said,
see it.
I quit from those awesome kicks.
Yeah.
Now, Ricochet and Matt Cross would be a fantastic team in this awesome tournament that we've had been going on.
Yeah, there's
Resistance Pro in every single show. They'd be joining teams like the Briscoe Brothers, the P-Funk, the P-Dog Millionaires,
This shows you
the Soul Touches.
the Soul Touches are a dark horse team, man. I
The
saw some
ambition-
stuff from
team
them last
ambition.
time. I saw stuff from the Soul Touchers last time I'd never seen before.
And that was just their dancing. Again, they're working very well as a team here. Ricochet.
Wow.
Beautiful. Matt Cross and Ricochet, they got
Now,
some
if I was
tandems
Matt
going on
Cross
there.
here, though, I'm looking for an opportunity to dump Ricochet, though, too. Because
Well,
only one of these
no.
guys can win. They can concentrate, they can do all this stuff to each other, but
What's
only one
Ricochet
of them
gonna
gets
do
the pin.
here? Double stop! Oh! Outstanding
I'm actually
double
feeling
team
bad for
maneuver.
450 right now. See?
What? Oh!
Why are people booing that? Why are you booing him? If he doesn't get the pin, he doesn't win.
That's a good point right there.
So naturally, he's going to do that. That's one-on-one.
I think these people don't understand this is a potluck tag qualifier. It's not like two guys coming together.
No.
Double stomp to the back
One
by Matt
man
Cross.
can win.
Rolling
And
up
that
the
was
leg.
genius because they debilitated 450. Now Matt Cross is taking out Ricochet. That's all
Matt
he's got
Cross
to do.
is not slapping children's hands and kissing babies
Why the hell
anymore.
would they boo
He's
that?
out for himself.
That doesn't make any sense.
He's a little bit, I don't know, before he seemed all happy and jolly. Right now, he's not happy and jolly. He
There
just
is
wants
no
to
happy
win.
in wrestling.
There's a slightly happy in wrestling, I would hope.
Maybe. Not much.
And in between happy.
Wow.
My goodness. That should do it right here. Ricochet rolling up the leg.
I've never seen that before.
That's beautiful. Ricochet's going to pull out stuff, Mike, you haven't seen.
For me to say that means something because I've seen a lot, man.
You were the innovator of offense.
I was, and I've never seen that. This is cool.
This is a very good thing. He's probably going to go for the double rotation moonsault here. Oh, once
See,
again.
450s.
Oh, I think he's
Oh
going to
my
go
God.
his coup de grace,
Here
which
comes
is,
a
of course,
450.
the Mr. 450 450.
Here comes a 450.
Or the Mr. 900.
Wow!
Beautiful maneuver right there. He just hit Ricochet, beat him just so narrow,
A
so
picture
little.
perfect 450 by Mr. 450. I was starting to wonder if he actually could do it.
Who would have thought? And just that little second of time that he had
It
right
is,
there.
man. It
where
only
Ricochet
took that
come
one
in.
pause.
Ricochet going against Mr. 50. You can see here, Ricochet trying the Zaguri but missing. Execution kick, it's blocked.
Zigzag.
Standing, shooting star press.
Wow.
1, 2, no.
Wow.
Very close. PJ Drummond showing them how close.
I'll tell you what. Last show, we had a fantastic match here. A three-way match. This is as good, if not better. I mean, this is just unbelievable.
It's great to start off the night. This is a vicious match in a vicious circle.
This is a
squared
pay-per-view
circle.
quality match that you're seeing here.
Without
on the
paying
first match.
$50.
Yes, on Resistance Pro Wrestling.
And we thank you for joining us here Does the 450 go to the outside?
Wow.
No. Beautiful belly to back suplex. No.
See Matt Cross, look at him. Look at him. Matt Cross is lurking right now. He's waiting for his opportunity.
And he also has a tag rope. He knows
This
about being
is
a
the
tag team
veteran
wrestler.
in Matt Cross. He's been on the ground way too long.
He does have the most experience in this match.
He
What's
does,
Ricochet
man.
doing here?
He's got fantastic. See, look, he's
at that.
seizing an opportunity.
An opportunist right there is Matt Cross. Beautifully cut. And that's
That is
it.
unbelievable, man.
Your winner, Matt Cross, and now he gets to pick any man that he wants
Ladies
as a
and
partner
gentlemen, your winner,
next month at
West
Obsession.
the body press.
How can you boo that?
Matt Cross.
How can anybody
Matt
boo
Cross.
that? By winning this match, Matt Cross just put himself back in the tournament. Now he gets to pick a partner. So this guy, my hat's off to him, man. He did exactly what he did.
But who's he going to pick, Mike? That's what I want to know.
Not me.
Are you going to pick me? I'm
No.
not ready. I'm not bored.
He bet Thompson before he took you.
Not because of hell of a choke slam, though. And Zach Thompson, our ringside interviewer, is in the ring with Matt Cross.
Like another minute. What a match! What a match! I can't help but think these guys don't know how to feel about you, though. I mean, you had me down to the palm of your hand, and then, like that, you turned on them. I didn't turn on anybody. You see, I did a little television show called WWE's Tough Enough, a little reality show. And the one thing that I learned on this reality show is that you don't wait for opportunities, you make them. And that's exactly what I did here. When I saw Ricochet with his shoulders on the mat, I made the most of it. And that's what you can expect from M-Dog Matt Cross. Well, speaking of making the most of it, this potluck match was for you to pick with a winner to pick a partner to be the final entrant in the tag team tournament. Have you got your answer? What am I hearing? Ricochet? Let me think. All right, I've come to my answer. If you guys want to see me and Ricochet, then I pick Mr. 450. That'll be it then. Matt Cross and Mr. 450 entering into the tag team tournament. Good luck, gentlemen.
And Matt Cross showed here he doesn't really care what these fans think.
This is 2012. I'm not messing with any type of Sheik. Give me Jamie Farr from the Cannonball Run. That's as close as I get.
He was a fantastic Sheik. He's probably one of my favorite Sheiks. As Ronaldo has gotten the mic.
I want 2 milk.
Interrupt some Jamie Farr material.
My name is Ronaldo Piven. I'm here to make an announcement on behalf of my client, the Almighty Sheik. And can I please request that you all be quiet so that I can say what I have to say? My client has been the victim of prejudice since day one here in Resistance Pro Wrestling. I need you people to be quiet or I am not going to be able to finish what I have to say. You know what? Screw you people. I'm going to say whatever I want to say anyway, okay? 2 months ago at Black Friday, my client, the almighty Sheik, beat El Generico heads up in the first round of the World Heavyweight Championship Resistance Pro Tournament. Last month, he was forced into a triple threat with Harry Smith and Kevin Steen, a match that he did not get pinned in, nor did he submit. So I raised the question, why is the almighty Sheik not fighting for the championship here tonight? Why was that opportunity given to Rhino when it was earned by the Sheik? And that answer is because all of you, and all of you, especially you, Corgan, are prejudiced. My client is a proud Syrian man. He fought in Syria's best fight clubs. He puts food on his children's plate. He takes care of his wives, just like all of you Americans try to do. I need you all to shut up! To show that he is not the monster all of you Midwestern hillbillies have made him out to be. The Sheik is going to kiss this American flag. Praise Allah! Yay Allah!
Piven, that is not the correct way to really hold the flag.
Where'd you find this guy?
He does make some good points here. Wait.
That's John Walters? Stephen Walters just
Stephen
came running
Walters. Stephen John Walters.
Stephen John just came running out?
Whoa.
Somebody might want to go Steve Walters.
I may
if I'm going to interrupt somebody, it might
have
not be
worn a
this guy.
cheerleader's outfit on the first Resistance Pro show. And I may not be the most stable person to come out here and say something. But the reason I can wear that skirt is because I live in the US of A.
Leave now, Stephen. Stephen, leave.
The reason I can come to Chicago and wrestle for one of the most prestigious companies on the planet is because I wrestle in a free country.
Don't do it, Stephen. Keith, I hear the
So you want
Jaws
to come
music
out
playing.
here? If you want to come out here and say that we're trying to hold you down, why don't you just leave? Leave!
He is Stephen Walters. Stephen Walters from Brazil, South Carolina.
Dr. Keith,
Yes, Mike.
would you go down there and remind Stephen
Wait, now, what are
Walters
you
that the
saying to
Sheik
me?
does carry a 10-inch spike in his boot?
So
And
let's
if he
start
does
the
not
match.
leave now, he is
Let's
probably going
ring
to
the
get it in
bell.
his forehead.
Let's start the match. Let's see what Jeremy Piven's attraction has to offer.
Did he say Jeremy Piven's reaction?
Man, I don't want to bring this up here, but I
you
talked to
talking
Stephen
back to
Walters
me?
in the back earlier. He's still off a little bit. There's something, I can't put my finger on it, but I don't know.
This won't be a tag team contest, though. This is going to be one-on-one. The
guy's
almighty
just-
Sheik versus Stephen Walters. Of course, this is not about America. This is not about Syria. This isn't about the Sheik's 28 wives, I believe. This is about two guys, and Ronaldo Piven, say what you will about him, Mike. He did bring up some good points.
He
the
did.
Sheik is undefeated here in Resistance
Sheik's
Pro.
about to bring out a point, too, and stick it in his face.
that's-
Look, man, I'm telling you. I've been an athlete for almost 20 years. I'm telling you, anybody who wants to listen to this, please, Stephen Walters was not right. I talked to him earlier today. This kid's off in La La Land, or he's loopy, goofy, whatever it is. I don't think he should be in the ring right now, but
Well-
hey, he came walking out here and called the Sheik's number, so the Sheik's got to punch his ticket.
I was there as you were talking to him, and I liked how you said good match last night with Brad Bradley. And he said, what match?
Yeah,
So
I
it just
mean-
seems like there's something a little off with this fellow. But he's willing to defend America, and more importantly, he's willing to make sure a Syrian man does not kiss a flag, which really...
Well, you know what? I got no problem with it. I think the Sheik should have some rights.
Oh, he totally
He's the
has
same
rights.
as me and you, kind of. He's got a lot of wives, a lot of kids. I mean,
The same rights Stephen Walters has to wear a dress and humongous fake breasts.
Yeah.
The same rights that, of course, the Sheik has to kiss American flags, kiss babies, and to kiss America.
yeah, you know, the Sheik's a good guy. You just got to get to know him a little bit, Keith. You don't talk to him enough. You hide in the back all day.
Good point. But we're seeing right here, Sheik is a dangerous, dangerous man. We've seen what he's done with El Generico and that spike to the throat.
Oh, we
And
ain't
that's
seen Generico
devastating.
since, right?
Well, we saw Generico last month, but I mean, it doesn't
Well, that was
feel
last
like
month. Yeah, I mean, this guy.
You would think, but last month he was clutching his throat a
Yeah.
lot and asking for halls in Espanol, which would be halos. That's a second Spanish-related American
That's
joke.
not
we've done
bad.
tonight.
Yeah, that's in a Syrians match.
Sheik going to the outside here. The Sheik isn't a guy that sits there and comes in the ring and does holds. He is
Nah.
a dangerous man.
What we're not
Just look at
taking
this
into
man.
account here, too, is the Piven factor. Don't let him fool you, man. Piven's a smart cat. This guy knows about money. He knows how to make things happen. He handles the Sheik's business. He knows what's up. They work well together.
He's a slimy little you-know-what.
I love him.
I know
I think
you
he's
do.
a great guy in a strictly professional kind of way.
As the fans here in Excalibur also expressing their love of this great land of ours. Wait, what does Stephen Walters have?
The hell?
My goodness, tough guy.
Stephen Walters has a 2x4 in his hand.
Obviously, he's a huge fan of the movie Walking Tall.
That's awesome.
Not the one with the rock,
The other one?
the other one. Joe Don Baker rules. Now keep in mind, is that a legal 2x4?
It must be. I mean,
Was
you
it checked
never
by the
know.
Illinois State Athletic Commission, Mike?
I know he didn't fly it in here on the plane. You never know what you're going to find under the wrestling ring these days. Run, Piven, run.
Uh-oh. You don't want to be hit by Walters lumber.
See? Look. What the hell's he doing?
What's happening here, Mike?
I told you, there is something. There's something wrong with Stephen Walters, man. I'm telling you. I know head trauma. He been knocked in the head. He's been banged up. He's just, I don't know. See?
It's like we're in a mirror universe, but it's a bad one. It could be worse. They could be doing a dance-off. Oh, humongous clothesline
Sheik
there
will
by
take
the
the
almighty
chance,
Sheik.
man. I mean, Sheik ain't here to play, Doc. In case you ain't noticed. She ain't
He's
here to
here for
snack. He's
title
here to
belt.
eat. Yeah, man.
And he felt last month, even though he understood the
Sheik
rules
didn't
of
get
our
beat.
American-style three-way. He was not beaten
No,
last
he wasn't beaten. He didn't get submitted.
No.
He didn't get pinned.
Oh!
Sheik did not lose that match.
Oh, almost
Does that look like the
spontaneous.
face of somebody you want to piss off?
No, not at all.
Last time I saw a face like that, it was on a wanted poster.
It was at a library, and
It
she
has
was
10
telling me I had a
million
book.
underneath it. Hey, you think if we give the
officials
Sheik
say
extra,
too.
if I give the Sheik an extra $100, you think he'll go punch Chet Kopic?
Ah, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Almost a Mongolian maneuver right there by almighty Sheik, the man from Syria, the devastating one. And we see here,
You know, in every wrestling match, Dr. Keith, there's a point of no return. And we just saw that about 30 seconds ago.
And we have sort of a modified camel clutch here.
He ain't getting out of that, man. Look how deep he's got it. Look how far he's sitting back. I'd be stunned if Steve Walters got out of this.
And I'd be stunned here if I did not make a joke about making somebody humble.
He's taking the coward's way out. He went to the ropes.
That's a good way to do. That's how you break a submission, Mike.
I'd never do that.
No, of course it is. What happened?
He didn't break the hold.
The referee is throwing this spot.
Sheik did not break the hold.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Sheik has been disqualified.
What the
Your
hell kind
winner.
of decision is that?
L. Stephen Walters.
My goodness.
That's nonsense, man. Does that kid look like a winner?
Not at all. The undefeated streak is over, though, for the almighty Sheik.
You know what? Make him pay, Sheiky.
But it's more of an asterisk thing.
I tell you to humble him, Sheiky, but I don't really want to have to see that.
No. We'd see that in China's latest video, available from vividvideo.com.
Why, you already got it?
Oh, yes. The character they have playing Simon Dean looks a lot like you.
Trust me.
That's not a segue in this
I wasn't
match,
that
ladies and
over.
gentlemen. But Sheik is not very happy about the results. What? Oh, my goodness.
That's a guardrail, Dr. Keith. See, that's what happens. If Stephen Walters could have went back, he would have never grabbed the rope. It would have been easier.
Now see what 2x4s lead to.
Now he's getting hit with a guardrail.
This is not good at all for Steven. He's already not right in the head.
Hey, you know who I blame this on? The
fans.
management and Resistance Pro Wrestling. If they had simply put the Sheik in a return title match tonight against the Golden Boy, Harry Smith, we wouldn't have these problems now, would we?
No,
And you know who's causing all this havoc right now? Piven. Trust me.
Piven the money man for the Sheik. Although the Sheik, with his oil futures and such, is a wealthy man himself. But both men
Got
combined
28
together.
wives and a bunch of kids, man. You better be.
Oh, you have to be. Those kids need diapers.
Oh, my
What's
God.
he doing? No. No! No!
That's a guardrail he just got
Poor
powerbomb.
guardrail.
Yeah, that's a guardrail. Those are made of metal.
The Sheik maybe was the loser of this match, but as the old cliche goes, something. Oh,
And there is the spike
Oh,
that
my
I talked
goodness.
about earlier.
the devastating spike from his curly chewed boot.
I can't say I feel bad for him, man. Stephen Walters brought this on himself.
Now, come on.
He should have stayed in the back.
He was defending America, apparently.
You know what? I give him credit. Sheik decided that he
Once
wasn't
again,
even
your
worth
winner
the spike.
by
That is
disqualification,
humiliation, man.
L. Stephen Walters.
He actually thought that he was so beneath him that he wasn't even worth the spike. That's actually worse than hitting him with it.
That is very dishonorable from the Syrian
Yep,
culture.
that's even worse, man.
Has Stephen Walters moved
is the
since
show over?
getting that? Luckily, Zach Thompson is coming down, making sure Stephen's okay.
I don't know. This ain't gonna help him out long term. I'm starting to get a little worried for this kid, actually. He's a nice kid, man. I don't want to see him, you know.
He trains hard.
Yeah,
I saw him doing 100 squats before the show and running up and down the
I
stairs
used to do
with a vest.
1,000. I used to do 1,000.
Oh, you were on a system.
Yeah, that's right. Help this kid out, man. We got a medical person or something?
I would think Resistance Pro officials would be coming down.
Doc, go give him mouth to mouth.
No, thank you. A cheeky evening of wrestling here at the Excalibur.
Our third match on this evening's card. This is a Future Stars match. A Future Stars match with two tremendous up-and-coming young professional wrestlers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the lineup.
Dr. Keith, it's time for my favorite part of the show.
I'm really excited to be here tonight because I have great news. Great news, especially if you're a member of Team Darcy. And I know you are. Now I'm gonna get personal.
I am.
a little bit personal with you. I enjoy being on top. But it gets...
I love her.
But it gets very lonely there. It gets lonely
I know what you mean, Darcy.
there. So I have started building Darcy's Dynasty. I'm going to introduce you to a man who trains the stars. He is in such great shape. Better shape than, of course, anyone that's out there. So you will be really excited to see him. So I'm going to introduce to you Eric St. Vaughn.
Well, I don't know much about Eric St. Vaughn, but it looks like we're about to find out.
Oh my goodness.
Guy's got some nice shoes on. I'll give him
There
that.
Chuck Taylor All-Stars right there.
Now, I know a thing or two about fitness
So,
trainers and
Eric?
wrestling, so.
Is there anything you would like to say to our fans?
Let's get ready to
Darcy,
pose down.
I'm just so happy and so honored to be here with you. And I just want you to know that I will never, ever let you down.
And I'm sure you won't. But you know what? Actions speak louder than words. So let's show them what we can offer.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Dr. Peter. I would throw you off this balcony. Look at this artistry. Look at it. This is amazing.
The reflection of perfection right there.
Look at this.
Brother's got some straps.
Brother's got some Oh, look at this.
What the heck?
If I didn't hate him already, if I had a sniper's gun, I would put it through his eye right now. I swear to God, Dr. Peter, he opens mouth for me to kill him.
How dare you put Mike's post down?
I'm going to kill himself.
What in the blue hell is going on over here?
Mr. Humberto Anthony there.
This is a wrestling show. This is an amateur hour. You know, on a scale of hotness, you might be a Chicago 10, but you are a Robert Anthony 1.5. Hey, don't laugh at that,
I always do,
because
you're
2
stupid.
seconds ago, all of you wanted to get with her. And I'm pretty sure she's tucking a penis underneath those tights.
Thank God this is an all-ages show.
You're really gonna interrupt this show with whatever the hell you're doing? I'm in there warming up, and I have a future stars match. Everybody, I am a star, and I wanna come out here and wrestle right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna respectfully tell you to get your bitch out of here right now. Oh, I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to her. Get out of here right now before I kick you all in the penis. Chet, I'm gonna do your job for you. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Robert Anthony, and I am the very best pro wrestler you've ever seen in your entire life. Chet, introduce my opponent. If you don't shut your mouth right now, I'm gonna come out there and R. Kelly all over your face.
Just in case you don't get that reference right there, R. Kelly means he's going to sing directly sweet, soulful music to his face.
Well, I thought he said he was going to pee on her face.
Robert Anthony's opponent, making his way to the ringside.
You know what? As much as I want to like this guy, he just ruined my good time, man. I have so few things that I look forward to in life, Doc. That was one of them. He just ruined it. So whoever comes out here, I hope they beat him. Bad. Amazing.
What we have right here is the Southern Gentleman, John Skylar. Hey, this is a Future Stars match here, Mike, where basically both these guys are up-and-comers, as the series are called. They're both basically looking for a shot.
Skyler is a tough kid, man. I've talked to him for a little bit today. Nobody knows much about him. When you wrestle an unknown, two things can happen. talking here, but Anthony's been around the block. As much as I hate his guts, he still is. It gets tough.
And his opponent from Augusta, Georgia, weighing 225 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, John Skyler. One fall, 20 minutes.
Nova, Mike Bucci, whatever he's going by, he's saying to Keith Lipinski. This is Robert Anthony watching Resistance Pro home video. You're gonna watch him beat up this guy right here. His name's Skyler. Then afterwards, I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna drink a beer. Not really, but I'm gonna drink a Gatorade. I'm gonna drink a Gatorade. I'm gonna lift weights. You shut your mouth. And then I'm gonna come back and become the Resistance Pro heavyweight champion. And if you don't believe it, watch this.
Oh, you don't tell. I'm sorry, but you don't tell Mr. Robert Anthony to shut his mouth. The man is multi-talented. He is basically this generation's version of Slick, except he can wrestle. He ain't no jive soul, bro.
And you're always lying to your friend.
Both these guys, though, up-and-comers in the wonderful world of professional wrestling.
This is more of, it's probably going to be a little bit of a quick-moving contest here, Doc. Neither one, I mean, Robert Anthony's a strong kid, but they're not power merchants, man. These guys aren't home run hitters. They move fast, they move quick, just like we saw in the first match of the evening. And but Anthony, as much as I hate him, again, I have to reiterate that.
Why do you hate him?
I just hate him. I hate everything about him.
At all. I mean, he's jacked. He's tall.
I wish there was an extra hour in every day so I could hate Robert Anthony for 25 hours a day instead of 24. Let's put it that way.
That's a lot of hate. That's 25 hours worth of hatred. As both guys are tying up right here. The ego Robert Anthony right there. Well, he's smart enough. He has that presence of mind.
Yeah, Skyler made a mistake, though, man. The second you get an inch or two of separation, punch him in the face.
That's not very sporting right here.
Look, man, you're debuting in Resistance Pro. You want to be a winner or you want to be a commentator like you? I mean, come on now.
This is a human game of chess. You don't sit there and slap some pawns
around.
You
do whatever you got to do. If you can take that queen on the first move, you take it. Simple as that.
Could you take the queen on the first move?
I could. I cheat.
Okay, well, if it was Chinese checkers, I would know what we were talking about. Or risk. But this is more of the perpetual game of mousetrap, as Robert Anthony is hiding outside of the ring right now. And that's nothing about the rats here at the show. And I believe Robert Anthony's taking our job, where he's calling the match for us.
My biggest fear is that Robert Anthony actually wins this match and then starts to go on somewhat of like a crazy Jeremy Lin type Linsanity winning streak, and then I will have to retire from Resistance Pro forever because I cannot take that mentally. Don't tell him what you're going to do, idiot.
That's it. That was not
so
very
much for
smart.
that.
That's why you are the ring general there, Mike. You can understand the fact that you do not shout what you're going to do to your opponent.
I've never done
that. Because then you give that presence of mind there.
Never told somebody what I was about to do to them, no.
It'd be a little different if you were telling them you're going to do a perfect flex, because you had the match in hand. John Skyler going to the oh, beautiful elbow to the
Skyler doesn't move bad, man. He's showing me a little something. This kid wants to win. He's got to lay a little bit more of his weight on him, but you're not going to pin Robert Anthony.
Not that easy.
Yeah, you're not.
Robert Anthony, you said he was a slimy, crafty, conniving. I could go on and on, but I know Mrs. Anthony is listening to this.
Robert Anthony, I hope he's listening to. Robert Anthony reminds me of it. He's like a human avatar. He's just a big, goofy looking guy.
That's blue.
Yeah. Well, he's green. Not in his mind, no.
He's definitely not green.
Gotcha, Anthony. Nah, he's not, man. I give him his credit, though. This kid's seasoned. He's traveled.
He's spiced.
And I brought it up last time. This guy, I actually hired him a few years back. He was a WWE prospect. He's a big kid, too, man. I mean, let's be honest. You can't teach height.
This isn't a promotion where we say the big boys play. But
Wow.
in this case, they're giving Hurricane Ranas off the second rope. That was
I just
quite
saw
the
a guy
maneuver
at
there.
6'2" and 220 do a Hurricane Rana with somebody sitting on the top rope.
220. I thought it was 222.
Yeah, when was the last time what was that, his PWI ranking?
Well, no.
I'm sure he knows it.
I believe he would be, if he was 222, he would be called Mr. 222.
That's true.
Along with his team. With
We
Mr.
already got a
450.
Mr. 450.
Yes. Referee PJ Drummond there trying to resort control here. And Robert Anthony telling the fans here to quote unquote shut up. Oh, beautiful whip to the crowd.
Wow.
Nice move.
That's a pause drop kick, man. Throwing somebody in the buckle like that, when he drop kicks him, he's got nowhere to go but straight back. There's no give, there's no momentum. That hurts. I got hit with those a couple times, man. I don't remember them, to be honest with you. That's how hard they hit me.
You'd
But,
be on Dream Street, which is the
yeah.
same street that the Excalibur's on, Mike.
That's a good tie-in right there.
That's a very good tie-in. So, but folks, ladies and gentlemen,
Speaking
this
of dreaming, am I dreaming? Does the referee look like Taylor Hicks?
he is definitely, PJ Drummond is full of soul
Where'd they find
control.
that guy? I was wondering where Taylor Hicks has been all this time.
He's been refereeing here at Resistance Pro
Yeah, look
Wrestling.
at
That is actually the noted official PJ Drummond.
Oh, okay.
He is a scumbag. A lovable scumbag, full of soul. Admonishing ego Robert Anthony. Ego Anthony should be putting away John Skylar here. Nice little chop there by Ego. A fair chop. If I was scoring that, I would give it a 6. Not making any friends here. When I say headlock, you say ho, headlock. Ho.
Ho. Thank you.
That's a devastating headlock by Ego.
Hey, man, a wear down's a wear down, you know?
And the fans love the headlock here at the Resistance Pro.
You got a crowd full of wrestling fans chanting headlock.
That sign that pro wrestling is back in vogue. My lovin', no, you're never gonna get it.
This is a little bit of a weird effect here, man. Robert Anthony, I mean, I thought everybody would be throwing tomatoes at him right now, and they're actually cheering for him a bit. So,
That's a little weird.
Go figure.
Well,
Is
he
this
is.
a screwed up society or what?
I would be curious. He was talking about Darcy Dixon and Team Darcy earlier
He's never
on.
allowed. I've just made a decision. He's never allowed to ever speak to her again. I will kill him if he does.
Beautiful tornado DDT there by Skyler.
There you go. That's nice,
That's
man.
a nice little piece of
Those kind of moves, you only need one of those to beat somebody. You don't got to chain a lot of those together. If he can get over it, he can pin him right now.
You need to wrap the leg, though, if you want to be a future star here.
Come on, let's
at
go.
Resistance Pro.
1, 2,
Close,
man.
right there.
If he had gotten to him 30 seconds earlier, it would have beat him.
That would have been a 3 count right there. If you know proper mathematics. Skyler trying to get the crowd into this.
If you got the energy to hit the mat, you got the energy to go over there and kick some ass. Don't waste your time, Tyler. Get over there.
Continue working on him.
Beat him. I'll give you an extra $100.
An extra $100?
I'm generous.
The Mike Bucci bonus?
Yeah, you do what you got to do.
Shoulder tackle there, right there. Another tackle by Robert Anthony. Inzaguri
Come on,
again.
kid. Pin him.
Let's see if he can hit it. He's rolling up the leg. That's a very smart maneuver.
Sloppy cover, man.
Eagle's
You got to
not-
lay your
Eagle's
weight
not ready
across
yet.
his shoulders or you are never going to pin somebody like that. Anthony's got gas left in the tank. He's a dangerous cat, man.
Oh, he's definitely got gas.
Yep. Unleaded.
Baby. Skyler goes to the outside. Oh, an elbow.
Whoa.
Spit almost
Chet
flew
Coppin
to Chet
almost got
Coppin.
spit on.
Oh, a little spear there. Only a 2 count there. Once again,
That's a two
though,
count.
I
This
mean,
is a tight contest, man.
this is a lot tighter than I thought
I'll
it
tell you
would
what,
be.
John Skyler's showing me a little something. He wants to be here.
He definitely wants.
I
Everyone
told
wants
you,
to be in
yeah.
Resistance Pro. This is the place to be.
Well, let me tell you something. I saw the collection of tapes and resumes and a waiting, what you'd call a waiting list today. There's got to be 200 guys trying to get auditions here.
But only a few of them can get in that
Going for
squared
sliced
circle.
bread?
Sliced bread number 2.
Yeah, there you go.
Or that might have been number 1 because he missed.
Anthony
Are we
got
going to
him.
see some taco pizza here? I'm getting hungry.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Look at that. Face plant right there by Humberto Anthony. And rolling up the leg. Oh,
Wow.
a 2 count. I'm surprised.
I thought he had him with
I
that.
totally thought the match was over.
That would have beat me.
A ring in the... I am very surprised what happened there. Robert
just saw a
Anthony
chair
hitting the
walking
taco
down the
pizza.
stairs.
Besides that, of course. That's one of the ghosts, of course,
That was
that haunt.
unbelievable, man.
Robert Anthony. Oh, super kick to the moosh.
These guys want to win. I mean,
I think that's what you want to do
yeah,
in a
this
pro
is
wrestling
to the
match.
point, like, you know. Oh
We're
my
gonna
God!
see here.
Wow,
Oh,
a
what was
modified
that?
verdict breaker.
Oh, that was a win for Mr. Robert Anthony. No longer a future star here at Resistance Pro.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner with the reverse back drop and the body press. He is the Eagle. He is Robert Anthony.